Howdy guys, welcome to the video for Elden Ring. My name is Ventus SGN. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get an axe that summons skeletons to help you slay monsters at will. It's called Rosus' Axe, and it uses a unique ability called Rosus' Summons. And as an added bonus, you'll get the ashes of the Twin Sage Sorcerer. Before I get into that, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel if you like Elden Ring, and give this video a like. Alright, to get this axe, you'll first have to navigate your way to the Black Knife Catacombs seen here on the map. When you get there though, there will be a few enemies that just won't die. Kinda. There are skeletons in this place that won't die by normal means. The first skeleton that you see is normal, attack it until it falls to pieces, then attack it again when it's on the ground, and it's gone. However, the next two you see won't completely die unless you take out the Sorcerer in the room beyond with the blades slamming into the ground. To get the axe in this catacomb, you must first have a stone sword key so you can access the room that it's in, and that's the room at the bottom of the second staircase to the left. It will be guarded by two skeletons. My suggestion is to deal with the sorcerer attached to the skeletons outside this room before entering in, or else you will have a lot of skeletons to deal with and their bows. Once you have the axe, I highly suggest proceeding forward in this catacomb because there are a lot of really good items to collect. Going forward, head back down the main hallway and swing a right into the blade room. There will be two skeletons in there and the sorcerer if you haven't dealt with him yet. There will be a few skeleton archers up on a ledge above you to the left. Instead of fighting in this room right now, I'd suggest running past them all to the door at the opposite end of the room. There is a down staircase there that leads to a room where there will be a ladder to your left. Also, a skeleton's going to pop out at you behind the doorway, dodge him, and deal with him quickly. I think he's a normal skeleton. You defeat him and attack him again once he's in pieces and he's gone. Once you're done with that skeleton, take the ladder down and it drops you into a crab room. There are little crabs all over the place and they're good for items if you have a high arcane. Otherwise, you can just ignore them and head to the west side of this room where there will be a corpse with a loot drop. Be cautious as you head to this corpse because a giant crab is going to pop out if you get too close to the corpse. Deal with him as quickly as possible because another giant crab will pop out, but on the opposite side of the room. I used the Sword of Night and Flame and dealt with them both. After you've got your looted items, you will notice the gated off room. There is no way to get into this room right now. Head back out the way that you came and get back to the room with the dropping blades. In this room, time it just right so you can go under the open doorway that is now on the top right of the room where the skeletons are. They will throw fire pots at you. If you are directly under them, they can't throw fire pots at you. Wait for the blade on either side to come down, then ride it up like an elevator to get to the ledge where the skeletons are. Deal with the mage first and the skeleton will drop. Head further into this tunnel and weave around the next couple of skeletons as they shoot you with their bows, and again find the mage and drop him. Keep going around the bend and there are two more skeletons. These are normal ones with no mage keeping them alive, so defeat them, then hit them again on the ground and they're done. In this room you have two doors, one that leads to a very aggressive boss fight and one that is just a hole in the wall that drops down into the crab room but on the other side of the gate. Go into the boss room first and defeat the Black Knife Assassin. Now, I'm not sure, but I think doing this starts a quest line. I'll talk more about that later. After defeating the Black Knife Assassin, you get an Assassin's Dagger and a black knife print, items for the quest I just mentioned. Done with that, head back out to the hole in the wall. Dropping down into this room, you can now pull the levers, one to open the gate and one to open the boss fight door. Once you do this, two more skeletons will pop out, so be ready. Done with them, you can now teleport back to the gray site at the start of the catacomb and fight the boss and win the Twin Sorcerer ashes. Now, I wish I could give you some tips for this fight, but all I did was activate the flame stance of the Sword of Night and Flame and everything died instantly. In this room, after you defeat the boss, there is a chest with a death root inside, an item needed to purchase things from the beast clergyman. When you're done here, head to the round table and seek out Rosus. He will ask you about the Black Knife Assassin and start you on this quest. Now also, And listen, I am not sure the order of events here, so please don't take this as me giving you instruction on how to do anything. This is just sort of observation at this point. But in the round table, after I did this catacomb, I went into the room past the blacksmith, and Godwin was just dead on the floor with the lady over him. Interacting with that, I got his armor, and the lady, she talked to me and she like disappeared. After I did this, I visited the two maidens' husk, and I was able to offer them a bell bearing, which allowed me to learn 2 more incantations. Litany of a Proper Death, which is like a arcing, like arc of holy that does like holy damage that kind of sucks right now, and the Order's Blade. Both deal greater damage to the undead. I don't know the order of events exactly, but I was able to do all of that after the cave or the catacomb and talking to Roger. After Roger asks to borrow the knife print, leave the round table and come right back and he'll give it back to you. I think that advances the quest a little bit. Listen, if you have any additional information on this quest line, I'd love to read about it down in the comments, or if things happen differently for you, let me know that as well. For more information on Elden Ring, please head on over to my channel and browse my playlist. While you're there, turn on my notifications so you don't miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.